Okay, this one first. Oh, I've never seen this before. Oh my god. This was my wing. It freaking, the tape took my wing off. It is right, this is supposed to be my wing. Oh my gosh. I am tripping. Look at how perfect of a wing it was too. Can you guys tell like how perfect that wing was gonna be? It freaking took my wing off. That's the craziest thing ever. Oh my gosh, that is like so embarrassing. Hello, 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 beautiful divine people, and welcome to my channel, Beauty and Beyond. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you guys so much for stopping by to watch this today. And if you are new to this channel, hello, how are you, and welcome. Hola, ¿cómo están? Y bienvenidos. So today it is Get Fierce Friday, Get Fierce Friday. If you have been watching me, then you know that Wednesdays I work on the inner beauty on this channel, and on Fridays I work on the outer beauty. It's my very strong belief that you have got to have inner beauty in order to have outer beauty. The main purpose and the main focus on this channel is you. I want to be somebody who is instilling love and wisdom and motivation and hope and faith into your guys' lives and to your hearts, if you allow it. So thank you so much if you are watching. So today I am going to be doing a full face of dollar store makeup. I'm so excited for it. If you have even an average amount of skill for putting your makeup on, I just want to see if people like us can get a beautiful look out of dollar store makeup. That's one thing that I love to do. I mean, don't get me wrong, yes, I do love high-end items. If I'm fortunate enough and blessed enough to be able to purchase high-end makeup, then absolutely I will. But I also have a very strong appreciation for drugstore makeup and dollar store makeup. I want to absolutely see if we can make this look like we walked out of Ulta or Sephora after getting a makeover. That is just something that I love to do. I mean, I remember when I used to shop at Walmart for like all of my clothes, and this is well into my adulthood. I've always thought that they had like the cutest clothes. But more than that, it all depends on you guys, your demeanor and how you carry yourself, because nobody at work or nobody that didn't know where I bought those clothes, they would never think that they were from Walmart. But yeah, that is just what I love to do. Honestly, how you wear whatever it is that you are wearing, and I don't care if it's from Walmart, Value Village, the Goodwill, the dollar store, or the drugstore, it is how you wear it and what you put off when you wear it. So if you put off, confidence, yes, I just walked out of Nordstrom and that's what I'm wearing right now, then that is what people are going to believe. It is all about the kind of confidence that you exude. Speaking of confidence, if you guys haven't seen my video on confidence, I'm going to leave it on the screen somewhere, and after this video you should check out the video on confidence and how to get confident. You would have seen the B-roll clip by now of all of the items that I got, so that is what I'm going to be working with, all of those items that you saw. So there's some of them that I don't have like concealer, they did not have my color. I don't even know if they had any concealer. Perhaps they did, but there was just like one color, and it absolutely wasn't my color. So I will be using my own concealer, but I will use a drugstore concealer. So I'll probably use my Maybelline Age Defying concealer. So you guys, if you want to see me turn dollar store makeup into Sephora and Ulta looking makeup, stay tuned, because I want you to be able to go and get these items for yourself as well if you like how they look on me and how they perform. So without further ado, I'm super excited. Right here, right now, Beauty and Beyond with Damian. The first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is my eyebrows. So the pencils I'm going to use for my eyebrows, though, to shape them are these pencils here. They are from LA Colors, and I decided to get one dark brown one and one black one because I wasn't entirely sure which one was going to show up. And I always like to at least kind of put it on my hand just to see what I'm working with as far as the payoff and how dark it is and how deep it is. And so far it's really hard to get some payoff out of it. I don't know if you can tell, but it's kind of really like, it's really chalky. I'm gonna try the black and see if that comes out any better. Hopefully that works out better, and it does. Yeah, it's far less chalky. This black here is definitely far less chalky. So that is what I'm gonna start out with. I typically use a mix between dark brown and black on my eyebrows anyways. So let's go ahead and start out with the black. One down. This eye is giving me a little bit of trouble, but this is always problem child eyebrow. Concealer will be able to fix any mistakes here. Okay, so I am just going to take my Maybelline Age Define and put it on my eyebrows, and then we will move on to the next step. Okay, so that's as good as it's going to get as far as the shape is concerned. And now I'm going to take this e.l.f. wax pen, make sure they are set in place. Yeah, and as you can see, it's just a clear coat. And just keep them from going wild, you know, going every which way. As you can see, this side took off a little bit of the pencil, so I'm just going to go back and fill it in again. Okay, so now I am going to go in with the BB cream from Sassy Chic and Moisturizing Foundation from Sassy Chic. And they only had one color, like they had light one and dark one. So I think they only had, at least where I got them, I think they only had 2 shades. So hopefully this will match. This one is the foundation and that one's the BB cream. So, I think I'm gonna go in with only the foundation because I think that one's going to match the best out of both of these colors. So I'm gonna go in with my finger first just to place it on my face, and then I will probably blend it in with a beauty blender. It seems to go a long ways. I think I probably put too much on my hand because this seems to actually go a long way. This beauty blender might be a little bit too wet right now, so I am going to see if I can get a lot of the liquid out of it to see if it will not look so shiny. I think it's because of how wet I had it, so we'll see. But wow, it definitely is a pretty good match. This is kind of crazy, actually. This is dollar store foundation, and it's a really good match. It's definitely not full coverage. I mean, honestly, I don't even know if I could call it medium coverage. I mean, skin-like is what I would call it. It's really skin-like. So I'm gonna go in with some more because I wanna know, oh, and it looks like it has oxidized, so this definitely got darker, I can tell. But I wanna know if I can build it up. Like, you know, is it gonna start going weird? If I put another layer or what? So let's see if it'll let me build it up and not look cakey. Pretty good match, right? Now, I don't look as shiny in person as I do in this camera right now. Like, not at all. I wonder if I could turn the light off to show you guys. So, one of the lights is off. Yeah, it didn't do that much of a difference. Let's see. There's on and off. Yeah, it still looks pretty shiny, but I'm telling you, it does not look that shiny in person. Not too bad though, definitely okay with this. Okay, so I'm gonna get started on the eyeshadow, but I just wanted to let you know that I did have to put on this pretty vulgar eye primer because I want to be able to let you know how it will look when it's best, you know, on the eyeshadow. And they didn't have any eye primer, so I definitely wanted to use primer so that you could get the full effect of the eyeshadows. So I'm going to start with the nude palette, and those are the colors. I'm just going to put a base down so that I can set the eyes that I just did. See how it goes. Actually, I don't know why I'm using that. I'm not going to use that. So right off the bat, what I've noticed so far with the first color that I used, you really have to press in there in order to get some, in order for it to pick up like you need it to pick up. But you know, it's to be expected that you have to work a little bit harder to get the product that you need, since it is, you know, from the dollar store. It's not like you can just barely tap your brush in there and get all this product. So you just need to definitely work for it. Again, it's to be expected. This thing was $1. So, I mean, the color is fine. Once you build it up and get it to where you need it, it looks fine. It just takes a little bit more effort. Wow, bold is what it's called. These shades are really pretty. I really like those shades. I mean, I did want to go for the nude palette, but now that I've opened this one, it's so pretty. I don't know which one I want to go for. We'll see. Perhaps I'll try to incorporate both somehow. Okay, so I'm going to start with this deep plum purple. Now this one seemed to pick up. So I'm going to take this like metallic purple almost, and I'm just going to put that right in the center. Ooh, look at that. That is pretty. It's a really, really gorgeous purple. I'll take this brush because I really want to get a little bit more above where I have it now. Very pretty. Very pretty. So I'm going to go in with matte light brown, and I'm going to hit just under my eyebrow bone with this color. And now I am just going to take this little Tetris brush and diffuse these edges here. I don't want them to look choppy or anything. I just want them nice and blended. And then one more time, I'm going to go back into this color and kind of get it all meshed in together at the top. Being very careful not to spread it where I don't want it to go. Yeah, wow, I'm impressed. Okay, so I'm going to do the other eye, and I will be right back with you. Okay, I've got the other eye on, and I am really appreciating and loving this eyeshadow. I mean, I will say that it is a tad bit patchy. It can get patchy at times, but for the most part, again, if you just spend that extra time and that extra effort to blend it out, just to be sure that you don't have a whole bunch of that patchiness, you know, it is perfectly fine. It's awesome. I mean, I am in love with this center color. It is like a shiny, metallic, beautiful baby purple, and like lavender purple. That's my favorite color already. So I am just in love with this color. It is gorgeous. It reminds me of, I believe it's called Space Case, and their eyeshadows are absolutely gorgeous. Like, I guess you could think of it as out of this world, Space Case, out of this world, but that is how their eyeshadows are. I've got a purple one. It comes off a lot like this one. So yeah, it's wow, I'm actually really impressed. Like, this is it was $1. I'm so super impressed by that. And it is by LA Colors. LA Colors. I was able to utilize both of them. I used the nude, like the matte browns in this one, and then these gorgeous plum purple colors from this one. So I'm so super happy. And then a little bit later on, I will get underneath my eye as well, once I set the foundation that I have on here. So I'm going to set the foundation, and then I'm going to have try out this contour and see how that works, that contour stick. But for right now, we are on to the eyeliner. Again, it is from LA Colors, and I'm curious to see the applicator for this eyeliner. Okay, so these are, this is one of the applicators that you have got to be on your game, precise. Otherwise, it gets really messy really quickly. So it is not the funnest applicator, but you know what? Again, extra time, extra effort, you can get it to work. Let's see how I do. I just went and grabbed some tape because, like I said, it can get really messy really quickly. And so I'm gonna use the tape as my guide. When I use tape, I like to put it on my skin. I typically would put it on the back of my hand, but there's like makeup and residue from all the stuff I've been doing. So I just kind of do that to get rid of some of the stickiness, and it's not gonna, like pull your skin so much when you take it off. It just gets messy so easily. And I mean, it is extremely pigmented, so it's a good thing that it's super pigmented, but it's also really runny. And so, like I said, the fact that it's runny eyeliner and that it has, it's not a very sturdy applicator, so those all play a part into how it applies. I like the look of it because it is very, very black and pigmented, so that's really good. But as you can see, I made a horrible mess. I mean, I got it all over my eyelashes. I am going to need to clean that up. I mean, it kind of sucks because now my lashes are gonna be really clumpy when I go to put my mascara on. I'm just gonna dip an unused thing into my makeup remover, and then I'm just gonna kind of remove it from my eyelashes only. I don't like anything about this eyeliner. I don't like how it applies. I don't like how it dries. It's really pasty when it dries. Yeah, I don't like anything about this eyeliner at all. And I am terrified to take this tape off, but let's do it. Okay, this one first.
I'm terrified to take this tape off.
Oh. I've never seen this before. Oh my god. This was my wing. It freaking, the tape took my wing off. It is right, this is supposed to be my wing. Oh my gosh.
And I am terrified to take this tape off.
And it's not like it was underneath the tape. It was like this. It was above. It took my wing off. No. Oh my, I am tripping. Look at how perfect of a wing it was too. Can you guys tell how perfect that wing was gonna be? It freaking took my wing off. That's the craziest thing ever. Oh my gosh, that is so embarrassing. I mean, it almost feels like somebody took your weave off. I don't have a weave right now, but I'm just saying, that's how intrusive this is. I feel so attacked that LA Colors liquid liner took my wing off, but I knew it the whole time. Didn't you guys hear me say? I kept on saying the whole time, I do not like how it is drying, because I could just tell there was something so weird and fishy about the way it was drying, and I couldn't go over it again. It was just so weird. Now we know why. It's probably gonna take this wing off too. Let's see. Yes. I'm just using makeup remover, and I put a little bit on the tip of this, and I'm just gonna clean up where it stole my wings from me. But it's you can't be mad at it. I'm not mad at it. You can't be mad at it. I mean, I still got an okay looking liner. I just didn't get the wing. But you know what? it was $1. So absolutely, it's worth it. I think it's worth it. I don't like it. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody, but if you only have $1 to spend on liner, absolutely get it, because it will work. This is like a shimmer white shade, and I am going to try to put that as tight to my waterline as possible. I'm trying to use it as an eyeliner, I guess. So let's go with the Wet n Wild Mega Wear Mascara. And man, Wet n Wild was my go-to brand in high school. I absolutely loved it. I really like this spoolie. I think this is gonna be a great mascara. I remember the Wet n Wild mascara that was, the body was pink and then the lid was green. That was my all-time favorite mascara, and it worked so well. This is Covergirl lash curler. I don't really have a preference for those. I know that there are definitely better lash curls than this one probably, but I really don't have a huge preference. Curl them before we do the mascara. So like I said, I'm not going to be able to get a very accurate read on this mascara because I can tell my lashes are still really messed up and clumped together from the eyeliner that stole my wing. This one, it's really clumpy over here. And it's not the mascara, it's the eyeliner. Got it out as best as I could without taking off, you know, my eyeshadow and whatever other makeup I have on. So that's too bad that we're not going to be able to get like a more accurate representation of what this mascara can do. You see that? It is just, it's hard and it's clumped up, and it's this eyeliner that got on it. It's a real shame because I really think that this dollar store Wet n Wild mascara is really good. I bet you anything it's really good. This side's not as bad, so that's good. It's not as bad, but I can tell it's still hard and clumped up. I'm gonna have to let you guys know on a later date, but I mean, you could tell, like I said, this one's not as bad, and you can definitely tell the difference between the two. So yeah, this one's okay. Oh, that's too bad. All right, so I'm gonna use this color for my inner corner of my eyes. Yeah, that made a little bit of a difference. And then I'm gonna do a tad bit of the same color on my brow bone. Now I am going to take this contour stick and I'm going to use this contour brush. And I do like that it's blending very easily, very seamlessly, and very effortlessly. So that's always a good sign. I love it when it blends so effortlessly like this. I mean, that's nice. I do like it. I've been wanting to try one of these brushes. I mean, as soon as I touch it, feel it, it looked much heavier than it actually is. And you know, there's some hairs loose, so I'm sure there's better ones out there, but let's just see. Let's give it a whirl. Just starting off very gently. Not trying to do too much. Sometimes the smallest strokes make the biggest difference. This stinks. The brush part of this thing stinks. Ugh, it is a very unpleasant smell. I do not like this smell at all. I will probably never use this again because of the smell. I am going to set my face with this. It is LA Colors and the color Tan. Okay, moving along to the blush. Looks like a hint of some highlight or some glow. And let's see how it goes. You see that glow that it has too? I like that. I definitely like it. So what I typically like to do, I like to take a fluffier brush and kind of regulate everything on my face. Regulators! Mono. So this is an Equal Tools. It's just a big fluffy brush, and I just love every single time I just do this. It just really evens everything out. If there's too much, you know, somewhere, or if something's looking patchy or whatever it is, it just puts everybody neatly into place on my face. You know, and if I got rid of too much, I could always put more back on, but I like the blush. Can't complain about the blush. That's pretty nice. We've got lipstick and a setting spray, and that is it. Which one do you guys think I should do? This one? Because that's what I'm thinking. This is an interesting lip liner. It comes with a sharpener. The lid is a sharpener. How cool is that? No way. Yes. I haven't seen that. Oh my gosh. Now that is awesome. That is innovation, if I do say so myself. Innovation. Okay, let's see if this stuff glides nicely. They're runny lipsticks though. I don't understand that. So those are the colors. I wonder what they would look like mixed. Oh yeah, mixed is the perfect shade right there. It like matches the blush. I do like the mixed shade. And if I didn't have blush, you guys, I would dab this on and get some liquid blush going. I think it would be really pretty. Yeah, it just kind of gave it a really pretty glow. I like that. You see how bright that is on me? Or can you see it yet? Oh, it doesn't... It looks nothing like it does on camera right now. Like in person, this is a fluorescent pink almost. Yeah, something doesn't work with this. Something's like majorly off with the application of this. You see how, or I don't know if you can see it, it's like, it's not even wanting to glide on very well. It's better. Yeah, that's better. You just really got to work with it. Last step, setting spray. Not too shabby, right? Come on, for dollar store, you can't beat it. There's no beating this on with the dollar store. It's really pretty, especially if you're somebody who, you know, can't afford these high-end brands or even the drugstore brands. I think it speaks for itself. I'm really impressed with their makeup. I really like it. I love their makeup. Of course, I didn't love every single thing, and you know, my worst was probably the wing snatcher. Okay, brief overview. The thing that I liked least has to be the wing snatcher. Of course, you guys, that was only because I used the tape. If you do your eyes without the tape, then I bet your wings will stay on. So, you know, there's a few things I didn't necessarily like how it dried. I don't like the nature of the applicator, because it just makes things really messy and really hard to keep clean and clean cut line. And so other than that, like, I like the pigment. It is nice and dark. That is that. And the BB cream I didn't even get to use because I just remember in the beginning I figured that this was a better match than this when I did the match test. And so perhaps I will try this a different day. This, I'm really curious to try this again with my other makeup because I think I might like this stuff, which I do already, but I'm curious to see how it's going to look with other makeup incorporated as well. You know, other non-dollar store makeup. I just want to see how it incorporates with that kind of makeup because I do like it. I think it's a great match. And if anything, this could be used for days where I don't want to wear a lot of makeup because it is kind of more like a BB cream, honestly. I don't know what kind of coverage this actual BB cream has because they're the same company too, Sassy and Chic. But just as far as the coverage is concerned, and yeah, it's just really lightweight. It just seems like it could be a BB cream. The lipsticks, I finally got them to work. And that's exactly what I was saying about the eyeshadows too, the whole time. When you purchase something from a high-end store, you expect after one swatch, you better get that pigment. But when we're talking about dollar store makeup and we don't get the result that we want the second we put it on, I am completely okay with that. And so like with these two lipsticks, for instance, I had to make an effort to get them to work. Same thing with the eyeshadows. So it's not like it picked up a whole bunch of products all at once, but once it gets to the level that you want it to be at, it's perfect. You wouldn't even be able to tell. You wouldn't even be able to tell that this is dollar store eyeshadow that I have on now. I'm 100% convinced of it. You know, unless you're some huge makeup artist who knows what they're talking about. Other than that, I don't think anybody would be able to tell. The powder, I just didn't see a huge difference. Like, I think that the foundation is the foundation. And like I said in the video, I think that the foundation almost dried down to a powder finish. So I just didn't get a whole lot of extra benefit with this. I would have to try it again also to see if I even like it. Wet n Wild, unfortunately, I mean, I honestly, I believe that this is going to be a freaking excellent mascara just because I love this spoolie so much. Like, you can get length and volume out of this spoolie. And so once my makeup is all the way off and I go in again with mascara, I'm going to choose this one so I can let you guys know if it is good or what. But I mean, I would pick it up for $1. If you're on the hunt, on the lookout, or you need a new mascara, I would pick this up 100% for $1. Setting spray, of course, I don't know right away how long it's going to last, but as far as it setting my face, sure, it set it, yeah. I just don't know, you know, I don't see a huge special thing. It does its job, and it's $1, so yeah, it's a good product. The wax, I don't believe that this wax actually worked. Perhaps I didn't put enough on. I'm not sure. I may have to try it again because, you know, I found myself several times having to go back and rebrush my eyebrows because they, you know, the hair started moving around and not looking right. And of course, I never do have to do that when I use my typical stuff with my eyebrows. They just stay put. I don't even have the gel on or anything. They just stay put, probably because of the product. But so yeah, I don't know. It could be that I just didn't put enough on, perhaps. They worked fine. Yeah, absolutely. They worked fine. And were for my eyebrows, like the brown, again, it wasn't very opaque at all. So I had to switch to black. And once I switched to black, it was opaque enough. And it looked good. I liked it. There were no complaints about that, really. The blush, I love the color. And I love how there is some little shine in it built into the color. Like, you could see the crystals in here, the shiny little crystals shimmering. And I love this color. And so yes, I would absolutely use this blush again for sure. I would use this contour stick again as well. I would have loved to go back in and I would have done it one more time. So if I was, you know, doing my makeup for a night out or whatever, and I used it like I did in the video, I would have gone back and did it again. But I do like this. I want to play around with it some more, but I really think that preliminarily speaking, I really like it. So that's pretty cool. And lastly, brushes. So I was super excited for this. The second I took it out of the package, though, I realized that it was, you know, it felt really cheap. And I'm only saying that because like all of the other items, it didn't seem like, oh my gosh, this is a dollar store. You know, maybe apart from like the packaging from, especially from these, you could tell that these are definitely like cheap packaging. But when you have a good product inside, I don't mind that too much. But anyway, it was the smell though that got me. I could have gotten over everything else except for that smell. It smells really gross, really gross. So I don't know why. Like if it smells like somebody brushed their ass. It smells like somebody brushed their ass with it. It does not smell good. But I liked what it did. Okay. And then there's this. I like this a lot, actually. I really do. Perhaps it was because of the contour stick that I told you guys I like, because I do like this. I love when liquid or stick contours blend seamlessly and effortlessly. That's how it's supposed to work. You shouldn't have to put your muscles into it every single time to get it to blend out. So that's why I absolutely love when they do blend seamlessly. And you know, if this wasn't a good brush, then it wouldn't have been able to blend seamlessly, I don't think. So I do like this contour brush. I will definitely continue to use this. And this is Wet n Wild. And the lip liner, which I thought was so freaking cool that it's got a built-in sharpener. That is so awesome. And it's e.l.f. Okay, you guys, that was it. Oh my gosh, I hope you had fun. I had fun. This video took a long time though. I didn't realize it was going to take this long. Wow, it took a long time. So yeah, what do you guys think about the final look though? What do you guys think? Do you like the final look? Are you feeling like you want to run out to the dollar store and go get a couple of these items? Let me know, you guys, in the comments below. I would love to converse with you, and hit that subscribe button, because this is my purpose, and I would love for you guys to help me with my purpose, help me in fulfilling my purpose by subscribing to my channel, liking, conversing, all that awesome stuff. And in the meantime, you guys can get something from me too, a reciprocal relationship. So yeah, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! But first, I'm opening a fortune cookie from earlier today and reading my fortune. What? You guys read up. An unexpected windfall will soon be yours. That's what I'm talking about, but I will not eat it. I used to do that in high school. Did you guys used to? Hit the like button or comment below if you guys used to eat your paper fortunes when you were younger, because it was said, it was a superstition that they came true if you ate them. Hit the like button or comment below if you ever did that.